Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel. We're here to talk about Ben Davies. Yes, that mysterious player who has gone, um, he is about to join Glasgow Rangers. Let's get on with talking about Liverpool's strangest transfer ever. Let me know in the comments. Is it Liverpool's strangest transfer ever? Yes, folks, Rangers have agreed a fee of around £4 million with Liverpool for the signing of Ben Davies. Now, Liverpool are going to make a profit on a player that has not made one first team appearance. I actually think as well, I think the only appearance I think he made was in a pre-season friendly, and I think it was against Bologna. If anybody knows in the chat, I think it was against Bologna. So yeah, Liverpool have managed to get a profit on a player who didn't make one first team appearance. But let's say hello to a few of you. Hello, Sebastian. Fabrizio Romano tweeted Dillet to Bayern. Here we go. To be honest with you, Bayern are doing very, very well in the transfer window, aren't they? They're doing very, very well. Hello to John Conway. Hope you're good. That's a decent signing for Rangers. Is it? I mean, they've acted quickly. Let me just say that we will talk about, obviously. We'll talk about Ben Davies, talk about Rangers as well. I will obviously talk about more of that in the coming. Do you think this is a signing of Davis that replaces Bassey? Yes, it definitely is. I think Rangers have had to act quickly as well. Cian Dolan, good evening, sir. It's certainly a what the fuck signing, but I feel sorry for the lad. He's had 18 months pissed down the drain. Yes, folks, cast your mind back to the 2021 season when Virgil van Dijk was injured, Joe Gomez was injured, Joel Matip was sort of getting in and out of the team. We had Fabinho at centre back, we had Jordan Henderson at centre back, and then comes January 2021, and we get Ozan Kabak on a loan deal, and then we agree a fee of was it £500,000, rising to 1.1 million in terms of whether or not he made many appearances or not. So yeah, we got Ben Davies and didn't kick a ball. Didn't kick a ball for Liverpool. Thoughts on Chamberlain? Can you see that? To be honest, I don't think he's going to go anywhere now, if I'm being honest, because I think he's injured again as well. So definitely. Finally, he's been let out of Klopp's basement. I forgot we had him. To be honest, I forgot he was still at the club. I thought we had potentially released him, but if you remember, actually, he did sign a 4-year contract. So to get a profit on a player who's not made a single first team appearance is quite amazing. I keep thinking it's the Spurs player and it's the Liverpool player who was signed from Preston. Yes, it is the Liverpool player. Even when I saw the name, had to see where he went. Yeah, obviously Kimberley. Ben Davies actually spent a wee bit of time out on loan at Sheffield United, and he made 23 appearances and scored 1 goal. So very, very well done to Ben Davies for getting a bit of game time, has to be said. But yeah, it's interesting. But this is what the Daily Records has said. Defender Ben Davies is on the brink of a move to Rangers as a replacement for Calvin Bassey. The 26-year-old had looked set for a move to the Scottish Premiership before he left Preston for Anfield in January 2021, with rival Celtic nearing a deal for the versatile defender. However, the 1.6 million move to the English Premier League Giants hasn't worked out for Davies, and he has not kicked a ball for the club in a competitive game, with the Champions League finalists finally set to cut their losses this summer. Davies was named on the Liverpool bench 8 times last season after his loan spell at Sheffield United, was cut short due to injury, but he doesn't look likely to get a second chance under Jurgen Klopp in pre-season, with the boss not taking the defender on the pre-season tour of Asia. With Calvin Bassey on the brink of a move to Ajax, Gio van Bronckhorst is now seeking reinforcements to his squad, with a deal to the Eredivisie set to be completed within the next 24 hours. Rangers said to complete a deal worth around $4 million in total, with the Liverpool defender set for his medical in the next few days, with both clubs very close to an agreement. English Championship sides Blackburn Rovers and Burnley had also been credited with an interest. Sheffield United were also reportedly keen after his loan spell last term. So there you go. There you go. So where does he rank in terms of Liverpool's strangest transfers ever? I mean, I remember when we signed Steven Cocker. He seemed to impress Jurgen Klopp in a 6-1 defeat. And then obviously we got him on a loan deal as well. But this has to be one of the strangest transfers for me. Absolutely right up there. Good day, AIK1, and then Swedish women team smashed Portugal 5-0, won the group. Well done, Sebastian. That's very, very good. Hello, Brian. Hey, Douglas. Congratulations again. Happy 30th. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hello, Diego, as well. How's married life treating you? It's been amazing. It's been amazing so far, and yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy right now. 100 grand, I think. Yeah, I think it was something along those lines, wasn't it? James Dunlop is in the chat. Hello, James. Evening. I have completely forgot Davis is still at Liverpool. Yes, I did as well. That's how it signed Davis. Yes, they tried to sign Davis. I think it was last season. I think it was. As well. It didn't register with me until I saw we signed Carvalho and we gave him the number 28, and I thought, hang on, didn't someone else already have that number? I think Ben Davies was number 24, if I seem to remember. Or actually, let me just check that. I have a feeling he was number 24, but I could be completely wrong as well, because his current number is saying 24, so I don't know if it's... No, actually, it is 28. It is 28. I do apologise. It is actually 28. He was given when he did. I can't believe I run Madam Tussauds kit model. Ben Davies is leaving us. Take care of him, Rangers. Chris Welsh, hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Will Ben Davies start at Rangers? Let's have a look at Rangers' squad, actually. Let's have a look at Rangers' squad, because... obviously, Calvin Bassey is a big loss for them. It has to be said. Let me just see Rangers squad at the moment. So let me just check their defenders. So in terms of defenders, they have Helander, Goldson, Simpson, Zakowski. So does he get in ahead of Helander? Does he get in ahead of Katic? Does he get ahead of Goldson? I think it's probably for more squad depth, to be honest with you, Sebastian. I think it is probably for more squad depth, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, Rabbi Matondo signed for Rangers. That's new. That's news to me. I did not know that. So yeah, a bit of a strange one. Bit of a strange one. I suppose it is for obviously you'll get European time, I would imagine, as well. Yeah, good luck to Ben Davies. It's a pity that this transfer hasn't worked out, but for me, it is one of the strangest transfers we've ever made. It has to be said. The Daily Record, the True Scottish Tabloids. Hello, Jeannie. Marriage life is treating me fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. He was a good player for us on loan. Made a great goal when we needed it. All the best to him. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I do agree. I think he was doing well at Preston as well. Say in your spare time, do you ever buy a paper to read the football pages? Scottish? No, to be honest with you, Niall, I don't buy any papers anymore. I have to say this now. I do not buy any papers. It's only basically social media that I look for transfer rumours and everything like that. But yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not for sure. Ben Davies is right up there with Victor Moses, Alex Sissoko, Stephen Cocker, and Brad Jones as bleeding weird signings. Yes, let's have a look at Liverpool's strangest signings, because where does Ben Davies rank in terms of strangest Liverpool signings? Right. So we'll have a look at this. We'll have a look at this, and so. This is a page that is planetfootball.com, and it is ranking Liverpool's 29 weirdest signings of the Premier League era. So this list This list has Usama Asayidi, Fabio Barini, Doni, Jean-Michel Ferry, Gary McAllister, Daniel Jolund, I don't know who that is, Milan Jovanovic. The less said about that, the better. Mark Gonzalez, Abel Xavier, Patrice Luzi, Sean Dundee, Ricky Lambert, Charlie Adam, Istvan Kozma, Andy Lonergan. Yeah, that was a weird signing. Andy Lonergan. Again, another player who didn't make a first team appearance at all. Peggy Urbixad, Brad Jones, Sebastian Leto, Adam Bogdan. The less said about that one, the better. Alex Maniger, another player who didn't make a single first team appearance. Mauricio Pellegrino, Antonio Nunez, Paul Konchesky, Craig Bellamy, Diego Cavalieri. There's Ben Davies. They have actually put him in number 4. Number 4 strangest signing. Paul Jones, Sotirios Kyrgiakos, and number 1, Stephen Cocker. I have to say, Ben Davies is right at the top for me. That is one of the strangest signings ever. Whoever scouted him, I don't know. Obviously wanted to get somebody in very, very quickly. But yeah, Ben Davies is a very interesting one. Anyway, even in old being Ben Davies, whom is he? Yeah, mate, Gary, Ben Davies is that player we signed in 2021 as a bit of a stopgap to basically have our defensive crisis sorted. Yeah, didn't make a single appearance. Did not make a single appearance. Even in chats is Genie. Not that strange for me. We needed the body, and these things happen. He can't even be a quiz answer now, though. Never kicked the ball. Yeah. That is very, very true indeed. He's 24 since Carvalho came in, but I know for a fact he was 28 when he signed. Yeah, I do. I know. I did know that as well. No, definitely not. Definitely not for me. Calvin Bassey is going to Ajax, Genie. Calvin Bassey is going to Ajax for a fee around £20 million, funnily enough. Everyone remember Calvin Bassey did obviously sign for Rangers from Leicester, and he actually did very, very well. One of his best performances for Rangers was definitely that Europa League final. He was absolutely outstanding in that. So I think Ajax, they've obviously had to act as well because Lisandro Martinez is going to Manchester United for a fee around £55 million, rising up to, I think, 70 million, I think I've read as well. So they've had to react quickly, but £20 million for a player that I think Rangers got, Calvin Bassey, for free, I think, from Leicester, is a very, very good move. Very, very good move as well. So Rangers have had to act very, very quickly, and they've managed to get Ben Davies, $4 million as well. Liverpool making a £3.5 million profit on a player who hasn't even played a game. Absolutely amazing. Leon Kane, who's highly rated defender of Rangers, that's another shout. He's very Leeds, and yes, I would agree with that. If could have a realistic last minute quality and loan player, who would you have for Klopp push for the title and you for Champions League in mind? That's a good question. I love how we think about that, Diego, and I will answer that. Hit the likes and subscribe, absolutely. Just my usual self, thanks as always, mate, as everyone knows me. Yep, absolutely indeed. I mean, defensive Rangers need, they signed the American boy the other week there that you just spoke about. Yeah, I know. They did indeed. Diego Gini Wijnaldum. Yeah, Gini Wijnaldum. Interesting indeed. Plus, for football news, Douglas Wise move saves you money chucking social media. You're saving yourself paying like £1 to just buy a Daily Record newspaper. Daily Rangers, of course. McAllister was an absolute bargain, though, wasn't he? Yeah, I think he was a free, actually. Free many, many years ago as well. Good evening, Maisie. Hope you're good. Andy Lonergan slander will not be tolerated here, Douglas. Andy Lonergan. Is he still at Everton? I think I read somewhere he's still at Everton, isn't he? So interesting. There's a name from the past. How bad was Bogdan at Hibs? Jesus Christ, he thought he was shocking. Absolutely shocking as well. Hello, Ravi. Hope you're good. What I hate the most is when these delusional Arsenal fans say Saka is better than Kulusevski. Yeah. Interesting. Ben Davies, the hologram. Yes, Ben Davies. Ben Davies. To be fair, he did well at Preston. He did well at Preston. I don't know what Liverpool saw in him, but we obviously tried. We obviously decided to sign him. We obviously remember. I think everyone remembers the defensive crisis that we had, and yeah, just strange, very very strange. But I think look, Julian Ward yet again has done amazing business. £4 million for a player we didn't even play. Definitely. Likewise here, I don't buy any tabloids. If you need to know the pulse of Liverpool FC, I always check out the Dugout Football channel. Thank you, Diego. I appreciate that. And yeah, commiserations for the friendly the other day. I know we won 2-0. Didn't you have like 14 players out missing, I think? I think you had about 14 players missing. As well. Stephen Cock for me and Dundee was massive shock of the signing at the time, and the big Greek defender did the job at Rangers and Liverpool years ago. Kyriakos, yeah, Kyriakos indeed. Interesting as well. John Comey, thank you very, very much for the super chat. Guys, if you want to obviously leave super chats, then feel free to do so, but I really do appreciate it. Douglas, did you watch New Zealand versus Ireland in the rugby yesterday? I'm a very happy Ireland fan. Yes, I did. Well done, Ireland. Fantastic performance. To get a series victory in New Zealand for the first time since 1994 it's happened. Fantastic and thoroughly deserved. Really was impressed with them. I was really impressed with Ireland yesterday. So congratulations as well. Konchesky was the weirdest because how anyone at the club thought that would be okay is beyond me. Yeah. But that was Roy Hodgson for you, wasn't it? Roy Hodgson. Adam Bogdan plays for Ferencvaros now. He's a backup keeper. He never plays. Thanks for that, Sebastian. Thank you. As a Prestonian, he was a top player for North End. Wasn't sure if it was the right move for him, but the club couldn't begrudge him the move to Premier League. Mike B, if you are new, obviously, please consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. I will be doing championship content, so I will be talking about Preston very soon as well. So something to look out for as well. But yeah, do you know what? I thought Ben Davies did well at Preston. I thought he was a very good player at Preston, coming through the ranks. And yeah, you know, if a club like Liverpool come in for you, I think Celtic were very close to signing him, weren't they? Celtic were very close to signing him. Just a very strange move. Does Klopp know Ben Davies? Good question, Carrie. Any possible incomings for Liverpool? I know you guys want another midfielder. There is talk about this Matheus Nunez, but again, I don't see it. I don't see it personally. Unless we get any more injuries, then potentially something might happen. But at this moment in time, I think we're pretty much finished as well. Maybe one more outgoing. I don't know who though. To be honest with you. I see Liverpool were looking at Matheus Nunez. Yes, I did see that. Indeed. Is Woodburn still Liverpool? Didn't think it worked out for him on loan at Hearts. He was in and out of the team under Robbie Neilson. Ben Woodburn, that's a good question. Ben Woodburn's at Preston. There we go. Ben Woodburn is at Preston. That's a good move for him, actually. Very good move for him. He'll get loads of game time at Preston. I like that as well. I think before we sign another midfielder, Ox has to go. He's a good to great player on his day, but he's made of Pringles. Yeah. Absolutely agreed. Brian Morrissey, thank you so much for the super chat. Here's a late wedding present. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. I see we're looking at sporting players. Matheus Nunez. Yep, I did say that. He's still at Everton. Andy Lonergan. Good old Andy Lonergan. Yeah, definitely. Big up Brian Morsley. Yeah. Another weird signing, Javier from the Blue Shite. Yeah, that was. Do you remember actually watching Premier League years, and was it Paul Gascoigne was like pleading Abel Xavier not to go. Strange, very strange indeed. Now Woodburn was one of 7 releases at the start of the season. At the end of the season, I should say. Yeah, Woodburn, Karius, Origi, Ilea, Dixon, Bonner, and 3 other academy graduates that just didn't cut it. Yeah, definitely as well. Yeah, so following players didn't travel to Singapore and Australia: Mark Guehi, Jeffrey Schlupp, Eberici Eze, Wilfred Zaha, interesting. Will Hughes, Christian Benteke, Nathan Ferguson, and Luke Plange. I'm guessing that's because of regulations in Australia and the US over COVID, I think. Could be wrong there. Could be completely wrong as well. Hi, Diego. You're confident for Palace this upcoming season? I would be. I think Palace are a very, very good side. Very, very interesting side for sure. Nothing is weirder than the Royce signing, to be fair. Yes, definitely. No worries. Have a drink of me. Thank you. Bloody hell, that's some wealth of talent to be left behind. I know. No, I was thinking that. I was thinking that. But yeah, guys, where does Ben Davies rank in terms of Liverpool signings? Right up there, one of the strangest signings we've ever made as well. But we did need a Madame Tussauds model. We needed someone to be Casper the Friendly Ghost as well. I mean, the Ben. There was one pre-season friendly. There was one pre-season friendly where I think Ben Davies played, and for the life of me, I can't remember I can't remember I can't remember the name of the team as well. Liverpool career stats. Has Ben Davies played for Liverpool? No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's not played a single game. Not played a single game. Brian Marcy's asking, when is our next friendly? I think it's very soon. Let me just check Liverpool. Let me just check Liverpool fixtures. Thursday, the 21st of July, we are away to RB Leipzig. As the next friendly is against Leipzig. And then we have RB Salzburg again. We always seem to play them pre-season, don't we? We always seem to see them play pre-season friendlies. Hey Jane, 50-50, and why Pat hasn't really had together his whole squad together. Hopeful to beat Arsenal in the opening game. We need to stop the supply to Jesus. Yeah, Jesus has been looking on fire recently for Arsenal. He didn't make a bloody ball. Nope. Next friendly against Leipzig on Thursday, same time as Vorskla. AIK, so we won't be watching the LFC game. That's fair enough. How do you see Nunez playing against low blocks in the Prem? Look, can I just say one thing? I think the criticism of Nunez is way over the top right now. I think it is way, way, way over the top. The guy has been here, 5-10 minutes already, and he seems to be getting stick from rival fans, even Liverpool fans. Like, you think of Andy Robertson. Took time for him to get going, didn't it? Took time for Fabinho to get going as well. Mane, like everyone remembers this, Sadio Mane, it did take a little bit of time for him to get going as well. Players need time. Players need time. And yes, I know he is a club record signing. Let's just say that. Well, he probably will be. Yeah, technically he isn't. Technically he isn't. But if you look at the certain players that have come to Liverpool in the past, they've needed to have time to adapt. Darwin Nunez will come good. I think he will come good. How is he going to play against the low blocks? If we basically cross the ball into him, gets the header on the ball, then we might be fantastic. Might be fantastic. But yeah, I feel the criticism is a little bit over the top. If I'm being honest, I think it is a little bit over the top. 40k a week. Yeah, that's about Ben Davies. Thursday, yes, indeed. I think it'll be okay, Diego. Can't see you guys in any trouble this season. Unlike us, I'm not confident at all. Yeah, definitely. Never played. Douglas, since you're back up and running again, will you be doing any pre-season watch-alongs? Well, definitely not for the Leipzig game. And Salzburg, not sure. But possibly the Community Shield. Possibly. We'll just need to see that. The move to Celtic was basically all agreed, and Klopp swooped at the last minute. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it very, very well. I do feel sorry that his career at Anfield hasn't been great as well. But at that time, I don't think he was going to get in ahead of Ozan Kabak. Obviously, Nat Phillips was playing out of his skin. Reece Williams was playing out of his skin as well. I don't think he was ever going to get ahead of it. I think it was just a bit of a stopgap signing as well. But yeah, Douglas, one thinks Ben Woodburn had something to do with that deal. Yeah, I think so as well. James, why doesn't Lamb play some of your younger players for Everton? Hope you have a good start to your season. Watch along for that. Leipzig, no, I'll be working. We're working for that game. But Salzburg is potential. Salzburg is a potential one. I could potentially do that one. So we shall see. Nunez will come good, trust me. Yes, definitely. Nunez will score 35 goals this season. Gary, that is a big, big, big incentive from you. Is that all comps or is that the Premier League? I would probably say that's all comps, but we shall see. We shall see indeed. Nunez is a flop based on 2 preseason games, neither of which he played the full 90. Some people are gobshites. Yes, they certainly are. They certainly are. As well. There we go. Fernando Torres had a bad debut preseason for us. He ended up being all right, didn't he? 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Scored on his debut against Chelsea, and the rest they say is history. As well. Nunez needs time. I can't believe these Manchester United fans laughed at him for missing sitters and calling this season's flop. He needs time, mate. He will come good and show people that people may think. Honestly, I could not give a monkey's backside what Manchester United fans think. Could not give a monkey's backside what Manchester United fans think. Look, very, very well done on winning the Bangkok trophy. You know, I mean, the size of the bloody thing was very interesting as well. But yeah, it's preseason. It's preseason. That's the one thing you can say as well. Nunez has been at Liverpool for long. Some people are already comparing him to Andy Carroll, way over the top from certain people. It takes time for any player to adapt. Yes, 100%. 100%. It certainly does. As well. Man United fans calling him Timo Nunez. I know. Charity Shield is already only 13 days away. I know. 30th of July, 5 o'clock kickoff. Liverpool against Manchester City. So that's one to watch out for as well. Getting to a little wow, it's around the corner. A couple against Fulham and off he goes. Yep, definitely. I think he'll give 1 or 2 a chance, Diego. Nunez needs at least 5 or 6 months to kick off, in my opinion. Don't worry about fans for their clubs or our own idiots. Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that. Absolutely good. I up me duck ants. Hope you are well, my friend. Good friendly yesterday between Leicester City and Leuven. I did watch that actually. Yeah, very, very interesting friendly. Sod the shite up the East Lancs Road. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to the Charity Shield. Very good, Ant. Very, very good. I will probably be doing a watch along for that game. Anyway, but yeah. So, guys, a little bit of a short video, but yeah, Ben Davies going to Rangers. I think it's a very good signing for Rangers because I think he will slot in there. And it's more squad depth. It's definitely more squad depth as well. But in terms of Liverpool signings, yeah, strangest Liverpool signing for me ever. Strangest Liverpool signing ever. Right up there with Stephen Cocker, Sotirios Kiriakos, and all the shite we've had down the years, for sure. But Ben Davies, to get a profit on a player who hasn't even made a first-team appearance is absolutely amazing. £4 million we're getting for Ben Davies, and we only paid 1.1 million or £500,000, I think it was. Quite impressive, isn't it? Yes, Community Shield is being held at the King Power, of course. It's 10 minutes away from me. Rude not to. Yeah, absolutely. Be interested to see what end you are in as well, Ant. So I'd imagine there'll be a vlog probably as well. And then we kick off the Premier League season. Can everyone believe that? We're only a couple of weeks away from the Premier League season. I think it's like 4 weeks away or something. So never mind just a profit of 500%. I know, it's mental, isn't it? Fab, Robbo, and Mata needed 5 months to get in the team. Yes, absolutely. As well. Liverpool end going with my cousin. Excellent. Oh well, I hope you have a fantastic time, Ant. And the curtain raiser, or as Chris likes to call it, the English Super Cup. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. I'm not so sure about that one. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched this evening. Just a little bit of a quick one, just a quick transfer update for you guys, and to let you know that Ben Davies, Liverpool's hologram, Liverpool's friendly Casper the Friendly Ghost. Liverpool's forgotten man is leaving the club to go to Glasgow Rangers on a 4 million deal. He will have a medical. He still has to sign a medical as well. So that is very, very good. But yeah, good luck to Ben Davies. Good luck to Ben Davies. I think he will have a good career at Rangers, but we will see what happens. Anyway, big thank you to Brian and John for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Do really appreciate it. But we'll go through these last few comments before we do shoot off. Brian Marcy saying hi to Ant. Cheers, Douglas. Take care, mate. See you all soon, guys. Yes, I will be back soon. Probably some tomorrow. I'm not decided yet, but there will be some tomorrow. Brian, hi, mate. Please set notifications bell on. Yes, absolutely. Please press that notifications bell for every upload that comes on, because YouTube don't like notifications. We all know that, don't we? We all know that as well. Well done. Oh, great stream, Douglas. Thank you. Thank you, Douglas, in chat. Do you know Conroy and Saint? I know Saint and Conroy. I've only spoken to a couple of times, but I definitely need to get him on the channel. I definitely need to get him on the channel. I think he lives in Perth, actually, if I seem to remember. I don't know if he's a St Johnstone fan. I think he might be. So I need to interesting anyway. But night, folks. Anyway, but yes, I will be back tomorrow. Not sure what, but obviously keep an eye on the socials. Keep an eye on Twitter. Keep an eye on obviously Instagram, Facebook, or keep an eye on the community tab, because I will keep up people updated. Anyway, Mike B. Alessandro Martinez has already got Nunez and Haaland pocketed. Well, Mike, we shall see. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. Anyway, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. See you later. Bye bye for now.